Oh, wow, look at that. They just went straight for my wrist. Oh, it is go time.
We recognize the scream of their attacking buzz. We squirm at the thought of their blood-sucking bite. There are more than 3,000 mosquito species worldwide, and every year, more than 1 million people die from mosquito-borne disease. What are the odds you will be next?
Oh, actually, the one right in the center of my hand, I can really feel.
Getting bitten by a single mosquito is a discomfort we are all accustomed to. Getting bitten by hundreds of them at the same time is an experiment best performed under the guidance of experts. Catherine Przinski is a mosquito expert, and in her lab, she has grown a nightmare scenario for us to educate and, of course, entertain you.
Now, Catherine, here we are, and there they are. Are these the mosquitoes that are going to be eating me?
They sure are. This is the yellow fever mosquito. It is also known as the Aedes aegypti mosquito.
Okay, and you say the yellow fever mosquito. That sounds dangerous, sounds potentially deadly.
These are one of the most deadliest mosquitoes.
Is there any chance that these mosquitoes have yellow fever?
No, these are lab colony mosquitoes. These guys have never been outside.
So you grew these mosquitoes just for me?
Yep, absolutely.
How many would you guess are inside of this container? Because it looks like a lot to me.
We hatched out about 1,000 mosquitoes for you today.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so not necessarily 1,000 chances to be bitten because some could be male, some could be female.
Correct.
The males will not be biting, the females will.
Very true.
And the goal here is for me to be bitten as many times as possible. Now, am I going to just crawl into this unit, you're gonna let them out, and I'm gonna get swarmed?
No, we're gonna take these guys over to the next lab.
All right, well, I'll let you lead the way. Let's grab our box of blood drinkers. Oh, this is gonna get a little crazy. Oh boy, eaten alive by mosquitoes. The moment you guys wanted is about to happen right now.
Warning: never attempt the following experiment unless under the supervision of trained professionals. Mosquito bites can transmit harmful diseases that are considered fatal.
Here I am, there they are. 1,000 bloodthirsty mosquitoes. Now my arm is going into the box. There's a good chance that hundreds of them are going to be biting my hand, my wrist, and my forearm. Of course, I'm gonna take off this leather bracelet because we wouldn't want to protect any of the good blood-flowing spots. And actually, to make this even more interesting, I shaved my entire arm and hand so that we can see the results of all these bites. Without further ado, it's time for Coyote Peterson to be eaten alive by mosquitoes. They are hungry. They have not eaten in over 48 hours. Hand is going in. I want to make sure. Oh, wow, look at that. They just went straight for my wrist. Oh, it is go time. Oh, goodness, man, they are wasting no time going to town on my hand. Ooh, yeah, I can feel a little bit of something there. Now, when it comes to mosquitoes, the process of being bitten is very interesting. Remember, this is a bite and not a sting. Mosquitoes want to do their best when they land on a victim to not be detected. Obviously, the mosquito itself is very lightweight, but the way that the female's proboscis works, which is the front little suction cup straw apparatus, is they land and then they slowly begin to unsheath that proboscis. The proboscis has essentially 6 needles, 2 of which have these little saw-like tips. And I'm definitely feeling something happening at this point. Those 2 outer needles begin to saw through my tissue. The other 2, right to the side of those, spread the tissue apart. And then it's the center needle that begins to probe around looking for a delicious blood cell in which it can suck out the blood. Now, they say you can't feel anything when you're bitten by a mosquito. I definitely feel something going on right now. But for mosquitoes to drink more blood, they use an anticoagulant that they insert into your blood. Oh, my hand's beginning to shake a little bit. So that the blood has really feel. I turn beginning to give its onset. And that's my body's natural reaction to their saliva going into my skin. Forms histamines, which basically is my body saying, foreign substance, get it out of here, swell up, make a lump, put liquids in that area so that their saliva doesn't get any deeper. And it's really the mosquitoes in between my fingers right now that are the most uncomfortable. Now, when it comes to mosquitoes finding a feast, they are drawn to humans based on a couple of different elements. The heat coming off your body, the chemicals in your skin, and primarily the carbon dioxide that comes for the cameras. Nearly 250 bites. That's not to say that there aren't bites on top of bites. So I'm just gonna round up a little bit and say I got 300 bites in that matter of time. The top of my arm, the underside of my arm, and in between my fingers is the absolute worst. Now, to combat the unbearable itching that I'm going through right now, we're going to test out Chigger-X. This product has been around for more than 50 years. This is the original, specifically designed for chigger and tick bites, but also all other types of bugs and mosquitoes, as you can see from the cool mosquito picture on top of the lid. Now, this is armed with benzocaine, which is the active ingredient. It's also got aloe and chamomile for a soothing effect. Now, I read that there is no oily residue that comes from Chigger-X. So what I'm gonna do